peeling, chat, because they bumped my lip with the breathing tube. So my whole mouth is messed up. Anyway, this was my tumor. Right here. So now the nice little surgeon removed my one ovary and one fallopian tube after I told him not to do that. So I'm just working with one ovary and one fallopian tube. So he took it upon himself to take it out. After we discussed this, he said he was going to repair it. He didn't repair it, he took it out. Now I got to suffer with my chances are getting pregnant. So he says I have a 70 chance. No. You don't have no freaking 70 chance with one tube and one tube and one ovary. No. You have only like a 20-30% chance. And then you're going to need help by fertility doctors, and that costs money. So that's the situation. And I had my surgery on September 30th, 2025. And to be honest with you, I am heartbroken. I am devastated. So it's a lot to deal with. I'm selling as much stuff as I can so I could be able to afford to do my procedure. So that's the thing. So to be honest with you, I feel broken inside because I specifically told the surgeon, do not remove my fallopian tube, do not remove my ovary, and he took it upon himself and did it. So I only have one ovary and one fallopian tube. So like I was saying, my chances are very, very, very low. So my heart is broken in a million pieces. In a million pieces. And that's the tumor they removed. I said remove the tumor. Do not remove my ovary. Do not remove my fallopian tube. I am devastated. And everybody knows for a fact, no man's going to want a person with just one fallopian tube and one ovary that she cannot conceive, and that you could try with the person for a year or two or whatever and no conceive, no child, and you have to go to fertility doctors and spend money because no man wants to kick out money to go through all that. They'd rather find somebody that's healthy. So my thing was that I wanted to do my artificial insemination. Now it's going to be hard for me because in vitro is a lot of money. Money that I don't have that type of money. So I was going to do the IUI. So that's going to be difficult because of the fact is I only have one tube and one ovary. So that's not even a guarantee. I'm sorry, but I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken in every type of way. He must have got pissed because I told him that the day of my surgery on the 30th, I told him nobody called me. I just wanted to be honest. I'm an honest person. I let him know that his staff didn't call me, and I waited all day by the phone to find out what time is my surgery. And then I called at 6 p.m. the hospital, and then they must have had attitude, whatever. I asked them what time is my surgery. They said be here by 5:30 in the morning. It's like a two and a half, almost 3 hour drive type situation because the hospital of that hospital was very far. And then I asked, and I just told him, I just said, just to let you know, I didn't know what time my surgery was because nobody never called me. So right away he got an attitude. So he's like, oh, forget it. I'm not gonna do your surgery. I don't feel comfortable. I'm gonna refer to you to somebody else. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. My GYN doctor referred me to you for you to do the surgery. I'm already prepped with IV, and they gave me the medicine to put me to sleep and everything like that. And then you're going to come out and tell me, oh, just get dressed and everything? I said, look, I have faith in you, but it's nothing to do with your team. You should talk to your people, sit them down. If you are a surgeon or a doctor, you have a crew that you have to have a conversation with them and be on board. So he took it upon himself to take out my ovary and my fallopian tube after I told him not to. The tumor I had was as big as a grapefruit. He took that out fine, but why did you have to take out my ovary and my fallopian tube? Now my chances of getting pregnant is very low. And this is the tumor right here, so you guys can see it. Look how big it was. Right there. But to be honest, I am heartbroken. My heart is broken in millions of pieces. I just don't know. I just don't know why he did that. I'm going to see him on the 15th of October, and I'm going to ask him, why did you take upon yourself to take it out? I didn't come here for that. I came here for my tumor, and you said we were going to repair the tumor, repair the ovary, so I can get pregnant, do what I had to do, because then he told me that the tumor grows back. Fine, let me recover, have my baby with my artificial insemination thing, and then we go back to the second surgery. Then you take out the fallopian tubes, the ovaries, or whatever. Because he said it grows back, the tumor. Why ruin me like that? And there's nobody to talk to about this because nobody's been through this. That's why I came up on YouTube in case anybody's been through this. So they said tumor. They said first it was a teratoma, a tumor. So and then they, like I said, they bumped my lip with the damn breathing tube. Then the anesthesia was affecting my heart. So And the thing is, I called, and I even called. I even left messages to the hospital, or to the nurse, and nobody ever called me back. So if it wasn't because I called at 6 p.m., I wouldn't. It should have been. I should have took it as a sign when he said he didn't want to do it and everything like that. I should have said fine, whatever. But I conked out because I was already with the IV, with the sleeping medicine and everything, and then I just passed out like that. When I woke up, it was already done. It's enough that I had the tumor for so many years that a stupid hospital knew I had and never informed me. And then I had my car accident in 2023, and still I was never informed that I had a tumor. I'm. I am devastated. Because that's been my dream, to have my daughter, because I lost my daughter 15 years ago because the stupid hospital gave me the wrong medication and terminated my pregnancy and left me there to bleed to death. I have all my photos of that day. I can't even step foot in that hospital. I, I feel like this is a nightmare, that I'm just gonna wake up and none of this really happened. My papers don't lie. Photos don't lie. That's what it is. He got pissed off because I tried to tell him about his staff. That's really messed up for a person to do some shit like that. I was just trying to be honest and say, and I said it privately. I didn't say it in a scandalous way. I didn't say, I just said, just to let you know, they never call me. If it wasn't because I called, I would have known that I was supposed to be here at this time. They did a disaster of my life. And look at the cuts. Look at the cuts. Ah, look at the cuts. Look at the cuts. If I knew that this was not, I would have stayed with the tumor. I would have stayed with the tumor, and it would have, whatever scenario was. I've been crying every single day since my surgery. I don't even have a shoulder to cry on. You know, the stupid medication he gave me, prescribing me, I didn't even take none of it. I didn't take none of it. Thank God I wasn't in pain, because, like I said, I'm not a person that takes medication, you know, and all that stuff, especially those street type drugs, because that's what they give you, oxycodone and all that crazy shit and everything. No. But I feel broken. Devastated, heartbroken, everything. And that's the thing. All I wanted in this life at the time when I was younger, I just wanted to find someone and spend the rest of my life with someone. That was what my dream was. But my first love destroyed that in me. So, you know what I mean? Then I tried and tried. Nah, it just didn't work out. I just had bad luck after bad luck after bad luck. Then I was okay being by myself. I accepted it. It didn't bother me. You know what I mean? But my dream was having my baby. That was been my dream. You can see the pain in my eyes. I don't hide nothing from no one. I don't hide nothing from no one. I thought it was doing good being honest and tell them that they didn't call me. I should have kept my mouth shut because it seemed like he did it on purpose. That's how it feels. And I'm going to ask him, you did it on purpose because you got mad because I told you about your crew? I'm trying to take it day by day, but it's just thinking about it, like what your chances and percentage. And then I just talked to my my son's godmother. She's a nurse. She says, no, you don't have no chance. You only have one ovary and one fallopian tube. So when she said that to me, I was like, I was more devastated. The only way I could get pregnant or something is by fertility doctors, the IUI or the in vitro, but that costs money. My mouth still hurts since they bumped me with the damn breathing tube. So I was calling all um all day since the morning, different options, different doctors. What are my options? What are my chances? And they're like, when they telling me 20%, 30%, that's really nothing. You know what one lawyer told me? He even sent me the papers. Because remember, I had the tumor, and the hospital did this to me. They never informed me. If I give him $100,000, he'll take my case. So why would I need a lawyer if I have to give you $100,000? That's the most stupidest shit that I ever heard of. I'm like, oh my God, these people are more insane and insane in this damn state. But if I give him $100,000 up front, he'll take my case. This is my first surgery ever. I had a DNC, like I told you. I lost my daughter 15 years ago and shit like that. But I never had surgery. This is my first surgery. And now my life is ruined because of it. I try to hold it together. I try to be strong with this, but this hurts too much in my heart. Too much. I appreciate everybody that's on here. I didn't even read the messages. I'm sorry. Thank you. It's not the thing about love, it's about the thing of trying to conceive for a child. And if he doesn't have any children and he wants children, he's not going to want a person like me. He'll find somebody that's healthy and have a children, or he will marry you but have a lover on the side. That's his logic. Everybody knows that. But thank you for that question that you put there. That comment, I mean. Hey, Omar. No. I have the same thing, no, but not impossible. I'm having surgery in November. I'm sending you hundreds and thousands of blessings. They said tumor. Catalina, they said tumor. I don't know. But it was big as a grapefruit. It was this big.
What is it?
I've been through it. Catalina, you have kids? Did you have kids after your procedure? Hi, Henry. So, you know. So it's been a task. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot, too much. I'm not at peace because this is not a peace. This is not peace. Everybody knows when I go on camera and I go on my YouTube and everything. I'm happy, joyful, funny, goofy, and spending time with you guys. But right now, I feel empty. I feel empty. I feel destroyed, heartbroken. And then it takes 1 to 2 years, maybe more, it depends on your skin color or your race, they said, of the scarring. So I got to deal with that with scarring too. I'm talking about laparoscopic surgery. I had my laparoscopic surgery, or laparoscopic, whatever you want to call it, on the 30th. And they took out my ovary and my fallopian tube. The doctor got mad at me or whatever scenario, and he took it out with not my consent because of the fact was we discussed this of not removing my tube and my ovary. You guys always check your records. Get first, second, third, fourth, sixth opinions, whatever. Because the stupid hospital knew I had a tumor, like I told you. Since 2020. And never informed me. And then the car accident in 2023. Then you're comparing records 2020 and 2023 to see how much it grew. I'm still in the limbo because I never knew anything. Only reason I found out about my tumor was on April 10th. April 10th and April 11th because it was already the next day too. of 2025, I got sick from the supermarket cold cuts, like sandwich lunch meat. Everybody in the house got sick with it. Everybody ended up in the hospital. I was the last one. And the thing is, I went to go eat some soup and I threw up the whole entire bowl, whatever, pot of soup. After that happened, I couldn't stop throwing up, and then I started throwing up blood. That's when I said, nah, I'm going to the hospital. And then that's when the stupid hospital said, doctor comes in storming in, why haven't you removed the tumor that you have for 5 years? And I'm like, what, sir? What are you talking about? And that's how I found out that I had a tumor. In April, and I was fighting it back and forth, trying to find doctors. I was trying to fight with my insurance because nobody wanted to take my insurance. I put it all over my social media of TikTok. I put it on my social media, my Instagram, Facebook, here, YouTube. I was asking everyone if anybody could have helped me find a doctor or somebody they knew that took my insurance. And nothing. And nothing. And then finally, then I had the episode in June 17th, June 16th. My son had surgery. Then I went to go pee, and then I threw up blood. I was really bad. I was turning like blue, the blue purple. I went to the security guard. I told him, I said, I just finished throwing up blood. I want to sit down or lay down in the car. He says, you're not going nowhere. I kind of like collapsed like this and everything like that. 10 doctors were working on me. They put me in a wheelchair. My blood pressure went down. My heart rate dropped critically low and everything. And remember, I'm still in the hospital of kids, so they couldn't do so much, so they had to transfer me to another hospital, but that was going to take too long. So they called 911, and I was rushed through 911 in ambulance. And then that hospital confirmed and said, yes, you do have a tumor, and the size of whatever it is. I'm like, wow, I have to jump from hospital to hospital, hospital to hospital for somebody to have epiphany and brains to realize that I have a tumor and actually inform me. Then I did all the same tests. That's the thing. Why they didn't inform me in the beginning if I did the same tests in 2023 of the same tests they did on me now. Still. And that's messed up. Yes, it just happened. I just had my surgery on September 30th. And today's the 3rd. It's a lot to just take in at once. So I'm asking everyone from the bottom of my heart, I'm going to start putting stuff for sale on my videos. And if you guys see anything you want, I'm selling it pretty cheap. I just want to raise the money so I could be able to do the procedure, so I could be able to at least try one time, so I can at least try to conceive a baby. That's all my wishes. I don't ask for nothing. You can see that nothing on my page I ask for of anything. I don't have no Amazon wish list. I don't have no whatever those things that people do. I don't have none of that. You know what I mean? Everything I ever got, I've got it on my own, my hard work or what I do, you know, of all the stuff that I do on my channel and everything like that. That's different. But I have never asked nobody for nothing. And I'm asking you guys to please buy the stuff that I post. If you like it, please contribute that way of helping me out. I want to raise the money. I want to get to do this procedure because that's my only chance. That's my only hope right there. I don't even know what else to say. I don't even know what else to do. That's why I'm just being straightforward and honest with you guys. So I have dresses for sale, I have shoes for sale, I have jewelry for sale. It's gonna be a little bit of everything. I just want to have the money so I could do the procedure. That's all I want. Because money don't grow on trees. And the fact is, every dime I ever got, I always worked for it. So I appreciate everyone that could help. Because, like I said, I don't know what else to even say. I'm destroyed. I'm destroyed, like, as a human being that I am. My heart is broken into millions of pieces right now. I don't have nobody to talk to, not even a shoulder to cry on, not even nobody to hug me. Nothing like that. I try to hold it together as much as possible. Doesn't always work. Me thinking I was doing the right thing of telling someone. Next time I'll just keep my mouth shut, because if I keep my mouth shut, maybe something like this won't happen to me again. Like they say, honesty is the best policy. Not in this case. I was just being honest that they didn't call me for my surgery. And look what happened. Doctor got pissed off in some type of way. And maybe to get back at me. That's why he took out the fallopian tube and my ovary. And then telling me I have a 70% chance, while he knows it's only a 20-30. And then if you're in a relationship or a marriage or anything and you have to be trying for 1 or 2 years, and if you get nothing out of that, you have to go to fertility doctors. I'm not a dumb broad. I know my research. You know what I'm saying? How much can a person try and try and try if you're in a relationship or a marriage? That man's going to be tired. He's going to be like, nah, this is too much work. This is getting insane. I'd rather just go look for me another woman, a lover, or be in another relationship. And everybody knows that's true. And then you can't tell me otherwise. But yeah. They say 14 or 15 days, your stitches, the way they did it, that I showed you guys on my stomach, they say they close slowly, but they start closing. We shall see. We shall see. It's only been a couple of days and everything like that. My lips really hurt because they're peeling, because they scraped it and bumped it. Look at this. Look how all this is all swollen from the breathing tube. Then the damn anesthesia was affecting my heart. It's crazy. But I don't know if anybody's still on here. To be honest with you, my head hurts right now so badly. I feel like pressure all here and all here right now. Pressure all here. That's what I feel. And me, I really don't care how I look. This is me. This is my way is of being free, being honest, being myself. You know what I mean? My tears are real. My heart is hurting. The whole 9 yards. And plus I have evidence. Plus I even have video. You know what I mean? So This is my story, my testimony, and my truth. But I am exhausted. Very, very tired. If anybody's been through this and wants to jump on, please do. Explain to me, how was your surgery? Did you get pregnant after? Let me know, because I don't have no guidance at all. And the way I feel miserable. I feel miserable. I feel miserable. And my heart hurts. You know that you guys don't know, I don't know if you did research or anything, you know that there's a syndrome that you can die from a broken heart? There's actually truth on that. When somebody has so much pain in their heart, gone through so much, the heart can't take it anymore, and you will die from a broken heart. Google it, find out, you can see. Can someone die from a broken heart? What's the syndrome of that? The little cables that are connected, then they slowly come off, and that's when person goes. That's it. Like I said, I appreciate everyone that's got on. I appreciate if you guys help me out in buying stuff that I put for sale so I could raise the money. That's all I want. That's all I want. This is where I had the IV at. Oh, right there. Ow. But yeah. Oh, wait. See, they don't tell you this too. The doctor did not tell me either. That's another thing. When you remove a fallopian tube and an ovary and you only have one, your chances of going into menopause are faster as well. You start feeling symptoms, and plus of your age, and it decreases your chance of getting pregnant. See, he didn't say that. But this one right here did her research. So that's another thing. Because I got to think about my age. I'm 42 going on 43. So. So that's what I'm going through. Anybody still on? Anybody still on? Anybody on? I guess everybody got off. Let me put my papers down. I have a terrible, terrible head. I feel the pressure all here, all through my whole entire head right now. It's like pounding. It's like like a pound, like that, like a pound. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on since my surgery. But I've been walking off the anesthesia that same day and all these days because I'm trying to get that shit out of my system. That was affecting my heart. So no, thank you. And that was regular anesthesia. But because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do none of all that stuff, that's why things like that can affect me. It was too strong. So that's the thing.
My phone needs charging. Let me speak to home.
So that's the thing. So like I said, guys, I just ask you just to buy the stuff that I post. I'm putting it really cheap, good prices and everything like that. Especially I'm doing like free shipping and stuff like that, you know what I mean, on certain things. But like I said, I just need help. I just want to raise this money. I just want to raise this money so I can be able to do the procedure of having a baby. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Hi, how are you? I'm in the USA. So, likewise, nice to meet you. Right now, I'm just very sad right now. I'm very heartbroken right now. So, I had surgery on the 30th of September, just a couple of days ago. The doctor took out my ovary and my fallopian tube. Now my chances of having a baby are very slim to none. So I'm trying to raise money so I be able to do the IUI or in vitro, whatever procedure there is, so I could be able to have a baby. Because I can't have the baby the natural way with someone or anything because I only have one tube and one ovary. And that could take 1 to 2 years, and that's not even successful. You know what I mean? So I'm selling things. Not anymore. So, not anymore. Unfortunately, I lost my faith already with all this that has happened to me. There's a lot more. But to be honest with you guys, I lost my faith, Well, I always told you, stay with your faith and how much I have faith, but after this, look how destroyed I am. Doctor took it upon himself to take out my tube and my ovary. Now my chances are very slim. That's why I'm selling everything I can to raise the money so I could be able to do an artificial insemination to see if that will help me, that will work, or something. All I want was to have my baby, and that was it. I lost my daughter 15 years ago due to a stupid hospital giving me the wrong medication. So mindful moments. I believed in him. I did everything he ever asked me to do. And now I lost faith in him. There ain't no more praying. There's useless of praying, to be honest with you. I gave up on God already. I already said it. I denounced God and everything. Not after I've been through what I've been through. And God let it happen? No. 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 I lost my faith. Like I said, I just have to go forward in life of raising my money so I could do my procedure. Because doctor took it upon himself to take out something. Now it's hard for me to get pregnant. Now I have to find other alternatives, and if I have to sell everything I own and be with zero just to close on my back, I will. I have been sad, I have been miserable, I have been unhappy in the whole 9 yards. And the day, everybody knows that I'm spiritual and I'm a psychic medium and everything, but when my daughter told me, Mommy, don't go outside. Why did she tell me that? Because I was going to have a car accident. That was the first time. And people thought that I was in the car, my enemies, you know what I mean? Because of my Bluetooth was connected. So if it wasn't because of my daughter, the one that's in heaven, told me, Mommy, don't go outside, I would have had another car accident. You know what I mean? So when my enemies started playing with all kinds of freaking voodoo, black magic, and all that, they blocked me off from her. You know what I mean? She used to spend time with me. I used to see her in my dreams and everything like that. She always is my baby angel, my guardian angel, because she always watches over me. She always protects me. So when they cut me off from her, I am closed off. I'm closed off completely from her. I look for her in my dreams. I look for her everywhere. They close off completely from me. Not even a little sign when I go outside. Not even anything that I know it's her. That's why. That's why. I should have been celebrating my daughter's sweet 15. Because my son, my daughter would have the same birthday. Both be born in December, just different years. And because the stupid hospital gave me the wrong medication, they took that from me. So I don't have my daughter. So I feel very, very drained, very empty. And like I told you, I don't even have a shoulder to cry on or anybody to hug. been like that for ages. Who's my best friend? Myself. Deal with your own problems, yourself. Hide your pain, yourself. Suck it up, yourself. Everything's just me. I'm done with God. I'm done with prayers. I'm done with that. After all this, now I know why people don't believe in him. Now I understand. I perfectly understand now. I try to change people's mind. No, God is this, God is that. Nah, not after this. So mindful moments, please understand where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to disrespect you or anything. Just put yourself in my shoes just for 5 minutes, and you'll see between people that like to play with bad stuff, voodoo, black magic, then a hate crime towards me, they killed my dog. Then they causing me car accidents, and then me going through having a tumor and the hospital never informed me, and I'm going through that. So look at all the stuff, one thing after another, and I'm supposed to believe in God. I lost my faith a long time ago. As of this, I lost it. I denounce God. People could believe in God all they want, but there's too much, one thing after another, and God lets that happen. I would never accept that. While other people in this world could be hoes, prostitutes, drug addicts, and still have their children, still make babies and everything like that. And that's okay. But a person that's healthy, that don't drink, don't do nothing bad or anything, that's on the right track and everything, and don't even have a record, and clean as a whistle, and always do everything by the book, look what they get. They get suffering. They don't have the child they want. They don't have anything in their life because it's always taken away. And I'm supposed to believe in God? No. When my dog died, I never asked nothing from God. I never asked anything. My dog was I was covered in blood with my dog in my arms, and I asked, and I asked, and I asked, and none of my prayers, nothing was answered. So what's the point of even praying? What's the point of believing in God if he can't even make miracles happen like that? And I have never asked anything. That's why I don't believe in God. Unfortunately, God is denounced in my life.
Did you call Sylvia to see what was going on?
I'm on live right now.
Oh, okay.
Like I said,
Everything is okay?
like I said, I'm telling people my story, what has happened to me, that I denounce God, and I don't believe in God anymore, and what they did to me in the hospital. So please leave. Please leave. Like I said, I'm glad that things are working out for you, but I don't believe in him anymore. I just don't. I don't. And for me to say that, I have never say in my mouth, out of my mouth, I denounce God. I have never said that. But I say it now. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I am done completely with him. I'm done. He has not healed my heart whatsoever within any of these years. He let them put poison in my food. He let them disrespect me in ways, cause me car accidents, the murder of my dog and everything, and these people playing with witchcraft. He let them do it and everything because they're working with the devil. And let me tell you something, the way it shows that actually the devil's more powerful than God, and that's sad. That's fucked up. That's really, really messed up. But that's what it shows. because they keep on doing shit, and getting away with it, and actually succeeding in what they want. So, who's more stronger here? Who has more power? Unfortunately, everybody knows the answer. Prayers are out of the question. I prayed too much. Prayers, nobody answers my prayers, so so that's the thing. I don't know, but I seen my, like I said, I'm a psychic medium, so I seen my dog. They told me your dog is gonna die. There's nothing you could do. I heard my own screams. I suffered when my dog died. It's all over my YouTube. It's all over my TikTok. It's all over my Instagram. It's all over my Facebook. It's all over every social media platform on what they did to her. And I asked and I asked and I prayed and I prayed. I prayed hundreds of times while she was in my arms. I prayed for my Malachi too. I prayed, and not even one answer. And I'm supposed to pray and pray to God for what if my prayers was never answered? I have never met evil until 2018. In 2018 is when my life was hell. Just saying good morning, good afternoon, just me and myself brought me so many damn problems. Being an independent, single mom brought me so much problems. So many problems. Being a person that don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs, never been in trouble with the law, that has brought me so many problems. I didn't meet evil until 2018. I never knew that the evil, I mean evil, this is worse than the devil, worse than his higher ups of more powerful than him. I mean, that's just pure evil that I've met. And these are people destroying my life, cyber stalking, cyberbullying, slandering my name, everything, causing me car accidents left and right and all that other shit. When is it going to end? When is God going to put his foot down and say no more? He hasn't. He let them keep on abusing me. Okay. So, yeah. They did forgery of documents with my name. They even
put a freaking a tap on the internet service provider because they have friends. They put false documents in my medical records. They did all kinds of shit because they got friends, they got connections. Like they say, money talks and bullshit walks. You could buy anything with money, especially when you have friends working in the little clinics and little fields of stuff like that. They told people in the stupid damn town I live that I gave people HIV and I gave them STDs and all these other shit and everything like that. Little that they know, I got my records before they even changed them. And I have videos, and it's on my all my platforms. What kind of sick shit is that? Because you're an independent woman that doesn't do nothing wrong. You're like what they call it, Miss Goody Two Shoes. That's what you think you are. Oh, we got to teach her a lesson, because they went through what was it? They went through stuff in their life, so they're blaming me because if they were on the welfare line getting cheese, why blame me? That has nothing to do with me because I was raised, excuse me, because I was raised with a silver spoon or a gold spoon in my mouth. What's what's the problem? I was raised like that. That's my family. That's my bloodline. That's where I come from or whatever. Why be jealous of me or try to hurt me or make me pay something that you went through in your past or in your life or your childhood? You know what I mean? What you went through, you have to heal and deal with that on your own, because you see that I have love in my life. You want to destroy that? That's sick. That is sick. That is sick. So you want to dirty my name. I even have the text messages and all this stuff. I had to change my phone number like 4 times. You know what they did too? What's that other thing they did? They put me on those stupid sites. What you guys call it? Those the dark web and all those, you know, nasty websites and everything. They put me on there to make money off me, to dirty me and say, oh, look what she does for money, because this is how she makes her money and everything. Because being single, independent woman over here, oh, she must be doing something to make money, and men must be paying her and everything like that. So I have all those text messages, I have all that database on my phone saved, because it says, oh, are we shacking up tonight, blah blah blah, oh, blah blah blah, you know, all these stupid shit like that and everything, because they were making money off me. You know, the IP address is going to get connected back to their asses for what they're doing. That's how smart they are. So I've been through too much, but right now my focus is on getting my health together, getting better from this surgery, and to have my baby. That's it. That's all I want. My birthday's coming up and everything. I'm just gonna save my few dollars here and there that if I get stuff for my birthday, but that's what I want. I don't want nothing else in this world but to have my daughter in my arms. And that's what I'm asking you guys, if you just buy my stuff so I could put the money together and I could do the procedure. That's all I ask. That's all I want. I'm so heartbroken and devastated. And my mouth still hurts still. And look what honesty got me. Being honest with the doctor, telling him they didn't call me. He took out my fallopian tube and my ovary. Well, I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have kept my mouth shut. And you can't put back the fallopian tube or the ovary. Once it's out, it's out. So I'm only working with one tube and one ovary.
So many people take things for granted in life. People that don't want their children, they're getting rid of them, hurting them, and the whole 9 yards. Every time you see the news, somebody did something to a child. It's unreal. And then the people that want to have children can't, or they have problems, or a situation comes up. I didn't think I was gonna go through this. I didn't think he was gonna do some stupid shit like this to me. Like I said, and it was talk, do not take out the ovary, do not take the fallopian tube out. My eyes are not gonna shine or glow until I have my daughter in my arms. That's the only thing that's gonna heal me. And that's the honest truth. The day I have her is the day that I will shine, I will glow. You'll see even maybe the angels around me. That's how you'll know. But till then, no. Have a wonderful night and thank you for coming in. Thank you. Good luck on your exam. I have TikTok. Just message me on one of my videos, like send me your email and I'll email you. Just send me your email in one of my videos on my channel and then I'll email you. Yeah, I can imagine TikTok sucks too. They have some stupid rules. But just write on one of my videos your email and then I'll
Here on my YouTube, go to one of my videos and just put your email address, and then I'll just email you. And then I'll send you a screenshot of each platform that I'm on, and then you can find me. So. No, I can't write it on here because I don't have the other phone right now. The other phone is occupied right now. That I use the other phone. This phone right here that I'm on, it doesn't allow you to write. I have to get another phone to write on it. That's why I said just message me on one of my videos on my channel. I have to wait for the phone. That's what sucks about it. I just don't understand why this phone doesn't do that. It's iPhone. It doesn't give me no option, no little bar at the bottom to type. So good luck on your exam. Thank you for coming in. It was nice meeting you. So go take care of your exam and everything like that. And I appreciate your kindness. I appreciate you coming into my life and hearing my story and hearing what I'm going through. I wish this world was more at peace, more happiness, more not competition and so much evil. Yeah, just a message on, and then after I get off the live, I will check it. I didn't grow up around evil. I didn't grow up around, I grew up around peaceful, nice people. Jealousy's always been there, we know that, but it wasn't jealousy of evil. It was just simple jealousy. Like if you bought a dress or a pair of sneakers or a coat, but nothing to harm you. It was just simple jealousy. But the stuff now, hate, envy, jealousy, competition, and being on these platforms with competition, it is so toxic and sick. I don't compete with nobody. I don't do none of that. I have my channel for 12, 13 years. And I built that um, from the ground up of my hard work, of my teaching, of my everything. Nobody gave me nothing. Everything was always my sweat and tears and my time. But I just ask you guys and all I ask you guys is just to buy stuff that I post. That's all I ask for. So I can make the money. That's all I ask for. I don't want nothing else. If you guys could do that for me, I appreciate it. I'll start making some videos tomorrow if I can, but most likely it'll be mostly on Monday because I want to have time to rest because I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm hurt. Not so much my heart, it's my soul. My soul is so hurt. And when something hits your soul, that is like so hard to recover from. Nobody knows the pain until someone goes through it, experience it. It's very heartbreaking. Thank you, Mindful Moments. Since the day I lost my pregnancy, of when they gave me the medication back in 2010, I put all her stuff away. I have everything. I have everything. I have my crib of my son that I was going to use. I have her bassinet. I have her swing. I have everything I bought her. And everything I bought her throughout the years because I said she'll come back when the time is right. And I did have her again. And it was taken away from me again. Because of evil people. But now, this is my last chance. My last chance. My dream was back then when I was young to find the person you love and be with them since you're young. I mean, I met my first love when I was 10. We became boyfriend and girlfriend when we were like 16, 17. And that's what I thought I was going to be with that person. But that person made my life a living hell, cheated on me, and the whole 9 yards. There's a lot more to that, but forget about it. That's the past. Wanted to have kids early. And then my kids would have kids and everything. I would have been a grandmother and everything. My oldest would have been 22 by now. That baby's in heaven. I have had so many miscarriages due to different circumstances. I have 36 baby angels in heaven. That's throughout my whole entire life. 36. I lost my twins. I lost my triplets. I lost my single babies. It was just one thing after another. But the hospital destroyed me. I was destroyed. It's a lot. I'm not married. I don't have a husband. No relationship. And especially now, nobody's going to want me with a relationship with one tube and one ovary. If I decided to be in a relationship, all my babies are in heaven. I only have one child that's older. I think crying so much gave me pressure in my head. It gave me a headache because I feel the pressure like up here, going here, and going here. It's like very, very tender, like tender, tender. Of the one, are you talking about the one from before or the one that I have now that's grown up? I have a 15-year-old going on 16. That one of, not the one, the 22-year-old is in heaven. He would have been 22 now. The one I have now that's going on 16, I have a permanent restraining order against him. He tried to kill me and the unborn child, his child, run us off the road with his car and everything, and he damaged property and everything. So I have a permanent restraining order for the rest of my life. All because I told the person, I cannot talk to you right now, and the person snapped. What happened was, I found out I was pregnant. The person was cheating on me. I found out that day, and I took off my ring. I said, we're done. Next day, I found out I was pregnant. I tried to be civilized, letting the person know, but I have nothing to do with you. Make things as civilized as possible. So he came and said, we're getting married. I said, I'm not young, naive, and dumb and 15, 16 to be forced into marriage, whatever scenario it is. He's like, oh, we have to do the correct thing because the baby has it. No, 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 no. I ain't marrying you. No. So I took my pregnancy and I was selling things, you know, making my money, putting it away so I can have stuff for the baby and everything like that. And one day he calls me up. He's like, oh, I need to talk to you. I said, I can't talk to you right now. And I hanged up. That was the worst thing I could have done because he had his car to run us off the road. All because of that. I cannot talk to you right now because I went to go make a sale. That was back in 2009. A lady wanted to buy a blanket that I had of, I remember it clearly, of Precious Moments. And it was something that maybe from her childhood because she was after this blanket. And I only sold the blanket for like $10. It was beautiful. It was like handmade type and everything like that. Excuse me. Okay. My throat is killing me. So because of that, I said, I can't talk to you right now. That's the only thing I said. And I went to go deliver the blanket, and he went to run us off the road. We were going to hit the medium. So, you know what I mean? I dealt with that domestic violence. It took 2009, 2010, because I tried to make my life again in 2010. That didn't work out. Showed up at my doctor's, all kinds of scenarios. All I could tell you is I had it to learn how to walk, how to talk, how to everything again. Because once you go through domestic violence, a lot of people don't know that, and you've never been through domestic violence, it puts you in a scared tactic, especially when they threaten you to hurt your family. You will not say or do anything to trigger that person. So that person said what they told me. And what they told me too, you know what I mean? They said some other things. Oh, I'm going to get rid of you and blah blah blah. You know, those type of scenarios. Because I don't know what you can say on YouTube. Anyway, and that scenario. So I've been through that. I recovered from that, and I moved on with my life. But still, but it's a lot. Like I tell you, it's a lot to deal with. Everything I've been through, and I think that's why I can speak my story, speak my truth, and it helps other people. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people in the world going through domestic violence and they don't know how to get out of it. You know? And me, the shoe I take off, I never put back on. Never. I don't go back to domestic violence. I don't go back to any of that. But it was a long way. I couldn't talk. I was stuttering, talking like that. I was just like that. I couldn't talk. And then that's when I got my dog, Malachi. He was right by my side and everything like that. I couldn't even go outside past the gate. You know, like you have like a front yard with a gate around. I could not open it to go get the mail. It was just didn't happen. That's how bad it was. I couldn't walk down the street. I couldn't go to the bank. The bank saw me, and I said I have, and they understood because there's another lady that has domestic violence there too. So she saw the sign. She's like, nah, this girl's been through domestic violence. She can't talk. I said, I have questions, and I was speaking like that. So I've been through that as well. So that's I've been through that too. But there's a lot more, I mean, from A to Z that I've been through. But that's what I'm asking for you guys to just help me out. I'm going to post stuff so you guys can buy, so I can raise the money, so I can do my procedure. That's all I ask for, and that's all I want. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Me, I don't trust nobody as far as I could throw them. I don't get into relationships because a lot of men are into this thing of cheating and all this other stuff and try to have you as a slave and try to tell you what to do and dominate you. I'm not that type of woman. So I really have a lot of pressure on my head right now. It really hurts. It's like a pound. It's like a stabbing type of pound. I feel that. I just feel it. Really, really bad. I want my lips to get better because look at this. Look at this. This is from the damn breathing tube. It's all swollen right here. Up here, they like, I don't know, bumped it, hit, I don't know what they did, but it's like they cut it because it's all cut up right here and everything like that. I'm just letting it heal on its own. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to peel it. I don't want to do none of it. Let it fall off on its own like that. So that's the thing. And the cool part about it, it's not a lot of money for me to be able to do it. So I was like, as long as I could raise the money and everything, it won't take me that long. I just want to heal these whatever these incisions or parts that they did and everything. How many times you come alive? Oh, I come alive all the time. I'm always on my live. It shows that I'm the dates and times and everything. I do videos, a lot of videos of different things, between clothes, because I'm a psychic medium, high priestess, ascended master. I give people guidance and I tell them all the stuff that's happening in their life and what's coming into their life and everything like that. And all my stuff is accurate. I have plenty of testimonies of my work and everything. And I help people get out of the dark and go into the light. So that's what I do. I just helped one person on my YouTube that was on my live, and I gave him all the information. I did his reading and everything, and he started seeing results and signs and everything. I said, I told you, I told you. I got happy. Every time I'm with my clients and everything I say and things come in quick, I get so happy. That brings me joy of letting feathers. Feathers. See? Feathers. All of a sudden flying. Um, so it brings me joy to hear good news from my clients, what I work with, and everything like that, that they're getting their blessings and everything. I might not be getting mines and all that other stuff, but I'm happy that other people are. So I live for other people. I help for other people. I do as much as I can for other people. I always have put people first, always. Making sure they get on the right path so they don't have to suffer and go through changes like the way I have. I don't like to see people suffering. That breaks my heart even more. That's why I give them the information. I said, this is what's coming in. Be careful with this. Be careful with that. And the whole 9 yards. I'm trying to bring this planet to be at least a more civilized, more with hope and love and happiness. This world is so evil, so cruel, and so cruel to people. I even have to deal with racism. Next time my work comes out to go do your exam. I'll be here. Just keep your notifications on if you follow me, and it will alert you when I go live. That's the best bet. It will alert you and let you know if I'm on the live. So. Me, I'm just waiting for the 15th of October because I want to hear what explanation he's going to give me that he took out my ovary and took out my fallopian tube. You took out the tumor, the big as a grapefruit, but why you took out the tube and why you took out the ovary? After I told you not to do that, you were just going to repair it. I was going to heal, doing my procedures that I wanted to do, get pregnant, have the baby, then go back to the second surgery and take out everything because you said, these were the words you said that I'm telling the doctor, that the doctor said, the tumor that you have, it grows back. So when somebody tells you that, you're like, let me go do what I got to do, then I go back to my surgery and everything, and then I will close factory type situation. But he didn't even give me that option. He took it upon himself because he got pissed off at me because of speaking truth. All I said was, you know, nobody called me. I wouldn't even know that I was going to have surgery. That's all I said. And look what honesty brought me. him removing my fallopian tube and my ovary. And this is the thing, that this is an excellent, excellent prestige surgeon, magazine doctor, talk show doctor. We're talking about top of the line doctor, and you're going to play this type of game role and ruin your career for a little baby tantrum? Because I called you to the side and I let you know, but I didn't do it in front of everybody. Just imagine if I did. I wouldn't even be here right now telling my story. And now you can't put the fallopian tube back or the ovary. And that's what's more heartbreaking. And that's what's breaking my heart more. I wish we had that technology already. Because some people don't have working fallopian tubes and sometimes they got to take them out. I just wish we had that technology that we could just put them back in, transplant, or grow a new one. You know, with technology advancing every time, you never know. But it's not now. They don't have that. And like I told you guys, it's hard to talk to anybody because nobody's went through this procedure or nobody has had miscarriages. You know what I mean? I have nobody to talk to. I don't have no guidance whatsoever. Thank you, mindful moments. Go do your exam. You'll see me on another live. You gotta take care of that exam, please. Go do that for me. I want your exam to be successful. Oh my God, my daughter's coming. I tell you what, you could come in and out after you finish your exam. Go do your exam. I think I'll still be here. I'm not sure. I'm just waiting to see how much battery I have, if I even have battery left. So it's 5:37. Let me see. Hold on. I'll tell you right now what time it is. Okay, what happened to... Give me a second. Let me get the tablet. It's 8:07 here. It's 5:37 a.m. Oh, no. It's morning for you. I don't think so. I have PM right now. Go get some rest. No. You got to go take that exam, please. Yeah, it's PM here. Yeah. So, no. You need your rest. You got to be freshly mind and everything when you wake up for that exam. No. Go do your exam. Go study a little bit for a few and then go to sleep. You can see me on another live. We can talk on another live. Because remember, you got to eat something, you know. You got to have your mind clear. You can always come back when you finish your exam, if I'm on the live or something. Just go do what you got to do. You know, congratulations that you're in college. Not a lot of people have that opportunity. But to be honest, I'm in a little pain right now. I just like I told you, I have like pressure. It's like pressure, like really, really strong, strong pressure. And you could see it in my eyes. It's like the pressure. And India's 4 a.m. Wake up time. It's nighttime over here. So. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to take stress. But it's just, like I said, so much just hit me at one shot. It's just. But that's what I just want to focus on is to raise the money. That's it. So that's the thing. Everybody calls me spiritual psychic angel. That's what everybody knows me by. Yeah. So that's all I ask for my YouTube. For everybody watching my video, I just ask if you guys can help me raise the money. I'll be the most gratefulest person in the whole entire world. And I will announce everyone's names that contribute and that helped. Which time you come live, AM or PM? I do both. I do it all the time. Just when weekends, I always try to do mornings and afternoons and nights. But sometimes I go on in the morning and I don't get off. I do like 5 hours straight and stuff like that. Sometimes 10 hours. Depends. But just keep the notifications on and you'll see when I'm on the live. Always Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I get on. Monday through Thursday I get on once in a blue moon. Because I try to get everything ready on Monday through Thursday to have it ready for Fridays, Saturday and Sunday. So that's what I do. So that's the thing. On my other platforms, I'll show you which other platforms I'm on. Like I said, once you send me your email, I'll email you, and then I can send you the information how to get to my other platforms. But mostly, I'm always on my YouTube because I've been here the longest, you know what I mean? 12, 13 years on my YouTube, so TikTok, I have it for about 2 years, going on 3 or whatever, but I really didn't mess with it so much because I had the car accident. I took time off. I said, nah, forget it. TikTok can wait whenever. You know what I mean? I always stayed on my YouTube. Yeah, send it in one of the videos of mine's. Unless you want to write it here, and then I'll write it down real quick, and then we'll erase it. We can do that too. I got paper and pen. Just let me know when you write it, and then I'll just write it quick and then erase it. I'm writing your name down. Trying to see. YouTube. I didn't see it. You were writing it on here or on one of my videos? You could write it on here. I can write it real quick. See, on the live, it lets you write it completely. I already wrote down your name, so I have it. I just gotta write down your email address, and then I'll message you on the tablet. It's 8:17 now, p.m. All right, so I'm gonna get off because I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I really do feel like I'm gonna pass out. the pressure that's in my head right now. That's how I feel right now. Like I told you, it's all happening right here, right here, right here, and right here. All this right here, I feel the pressure. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off, and then I'll see if I get back on tomorrow or something. Because right now I have the pressure in my head and I don't want it to get any worse. My heart is so broken. All right, try to see if you keep your notification on. I might go on the live tomorrow. All right? Have a wonderful night, everyone. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you for hearing my story, my truth, and my testimony. This is what I'm going through. This is what has happened so far. Bye, everyone.